afternoon to you. You're watching Times Now. I'm Pratibha. First up, let's take you across to the breaking updates that are coming in. Updates from the Supreme Court as it hears the Manipur viral video case. The Supreme Court has now summoned the Manipur DGP. The DGP has been asked to be present in court on the 7th of August. Big update coming in. Senior news editor Bhavtosh Singh joining us on the broadcast with the details of the ongoing proceedings in the Supreme Court. Bhavtosh, the Supreme Court has pulled up the Manipur government. Some scathing observations that have been made by the top court.
Yes, Pratibha, in fact, a very scathing observation by the top court and by the Chief Justice of India. In fact, the court asked as to why there has been virtually no progress in the cases that have been registered by the Manipur police. In fact, it asked that it said that there has been a complete breakdown of law and order in Manipur, that cases that were registered did not see even a movement of even an inch by the Manipur police and the Manipur government. It specifically mentioned that if there has actually been 11 cases of assault and sexual assault against women, then why there has been no progress in these cases. Remember, 6,000 cases have been registered by the Manipur police, but the Manipur police said that only 11 cases have been registered pertaining to crime against women, though the Chief Justice of India believed that this is bulking of figures, and he suspected that there could be possibility that Manipur police is hiding something. He said that if we transfer all the cases to CBI, then it's not possible for the CBI to investigate all the cases. He in fact said that there should be a high-powered committee to look into the investigation that is being carried out by the CBI. More importantly, the Chief Justice of India also has directed that the DGP of Manipur should be physically present on 7th of August to explain what has happened to the 0 FIRs that were registered, how many statements have been recorded under 164 CRPC, which means that how many statements have been recorded before judicial magistrate. Back to you.
Absolutely. In fact, the Supreme Court saying there has been a total breakdown of the constitutional machinery. There is no law and order for the past 2 months. Also saying that the police have no control over the situation in Manipur. These are the statements that have come in from the Supreme Court on the situation in Manipur. In fact, Bhavtosh, the Chief Justice also asked details of the number of 0 FIRs that have been filed, and the government was not in a position to answer, after which the Supreme Court has also said you can't give all the FIRs to the CBI, and questioning the police role in the entire 2 months of violence that has been seen in Manipur.
Pratibha, fact is that CBI has already taken over 7 cases. These 7 cases, 6 cases pertain to violence and also looting of armory in Manipur. CBI is anyway bogged down with some very serious offences. One of the cases that it has taken over is the viral video case in which CBI has taken custody of 4 of the 7 accused. Even the Chief Justice of India knows that there is a resource problem as far as India's Federal Probe Agency is concerned. One case is with NIA, and the very fact that there has been such a huge amount of violence in Manipur, he has said that there should be segregation of all the cases, 6,000 cases that have been registered, so that CBI can at least probe cases of heinous cases as far as Manipur is concerned. If we just look at what had happened in West Bengal, post-poll violence cases, CBI was finally given 52 cases to investigate. These 52 cases were investigated by the CBI. These 52 cases pertain to murder, sexual assault, and also attempt to murder cases. So the Chief Justice had seen how the agency probed these cases, and that's the reason why he has said that there should be a segregation of crime that has taken place, violence that have taken place, before handing all the cases to the CBI, and that's the reason why the DGP has been personally summoned to the Supreme Court on 7th of August.
Okay, so the next hearing in the case is on the 7th of August, when the DGP has also been called in, and in fact the Supreme Court also has said, Bhavtosh, that the DGP should be in a position to answer the questions that are posed by the Supreme Court on what the situation is like, the number of FIRs that have been filed, and the action that has been initiated in these cases.
Yes, the reason why the DGP has been summoned, because somewhere while the hearing was going on, since this is the second day of the hearing, there has been fear that there has been bulking of figures. because the 6,000 cases that have been filed by the Manipur police over a period of 2 months, there could be possibility that the most heinous cases or heinous crime cases might not have been registered by the Manipur police. The very fact that only 11 cases of crime against women have been registered by the Manipur police, so as the Manipur state government has mentioned in the Supreme Court, is something that has been doubted by the top court in the country. That's the reason why the Chief Justice wants that CBI should go through all the complaints that have been given to the state government, and that's why he has now said that the DGP should be present, should be physically present before the court, so that he can explain that how many zero FIRs have been filed. Zero FIRs are those FIRs that can be registered anywhere in the state or in the country, and then subsequently transferred to the concerned police station. How many statements have been recorded under 164 CRPC? 164 CRPC are those statements which can be admissible in the court of law. That's the reason why he has been summoned before this apex court, and this is rarely it happens in the Supreme Court that DGP of a state, the top cop of the state, is personally asked to appear so that he can answer some pertinent questions.
Okay, all right. So the next hearing in the case is on August 7, when the DGP is going to be present. The Supreme Court has asked some tough questions to the government, saying there's been no control of what the situation is. Also asking if action has been taken on the errant police officials. In fact, the Chief Justice also observing that there has been a delay in filing several of these FIRs. Bhatosh, thank you for joining us with those details. Let's cut across to